So now let us discuss about non-inverting amplifier. So the non-inverting amplifier for negative terminal, I have given the input as V in, and this is your V naught. Here I have connected R1 and this is R2. Okay. So this point is called as virtual ground. Okay. And so you have to connect, I have to connect like this, right? So this is your R1 and this is your R2. Okay, let me assume this V1 and V2 is equal to 0. If V1 and V2 is equal to 0, this is also ground and this is also ground. So the current that is flowing through the R2 is 0, right? Current flowing through R2 is equal to 0. Right. So if V1 is more than ground value, okay, that is V1 is positive, what will happen? The procedure, IC1 increases and IC2 decreases. There is a drop across the voltage across the RC1 decreases, so VB3 increases, which will increases the V0. V0 will increase, right? So the V0 will increase. So the V0 will increase. So we know the value of V0. V0 is equal to I into R1 plus R2, right? V is equal to I into R1 plus R2. So what is the value of V2? V2 is equal to I into R2. Okay. So that should be my value of V1, right? So I can write V1 by V1, V0 by V1 is equal to I R1 plus R2 divided by I R2. This is your closed loop voltage gain, right? That is equal to R1 plus R2 divided by R2. So I can write it as 1 plus R1 by R2. So this is your gain of a non-inverting amplifier. So I can redraw the circuit like this as
well. I know that we are either
here both the circuits are same. Okay, whatever the circuit I have drawn in the previous is same. Okay. So the point at this value is nothing but V1. Okay, so I can write the current which is flowing here is the current flowing at this one, because there is no current flow towards the op amp. Okay, so I can write this current value as 0 minus whatever the voltage at this point is similar to this point. So 0 minus V1 divided by R2, that is equal to 0 minus V0 divided by R1. Sorry, V1 minus V in minus V0, V in minus V0 divided by R1. Okay, so I can write V0 by R1 is equal to V in by R1 plus V in by R2. Okay, so V0 by V in is equal to 1 divided by R1 plus 1 divided by R2 into R1. So this I can write it as R1 plus R2 divided by R1 R2 into R1. So here R1 get cancelled out, and I can write R1 plus R2 divided by R2, that is equal to 1 plus R1 divided by R2. Okay. So this is your voltage gain.
Here.
Similarly, let me go for inverting amplifier. Okay.
What you got to do?
So here the input is given to the inverting terminal. Okay. So this is your plus and minus. And let me assume this I have given the resistor value RF. This is your RF okay, feedback resistance, and this is your R2, and here since we have employed a negative feedback, you can see. So if that is the case, what is this point? The current flowing through this op-amp is 0 because it offers a very high impedance, and this point, this voltage virtual ground, it becomes a virtual ground because this value is 0, so this value is also 0. So the current will flow, the entire current will flow in this direction only. Okay, so this I is equal to I. So how to determine the I value? Voltage divided by resistance. So V in minus 0 divided by R2, that is equal to 0 minus V0 divided by RF. Okay. So I can write V in is equal to minus V0 R2 divided by RF. Okay. So what is V0 by V in? V0 by V in is nothing but AV, that is equal to minus RF divided by